I can't lie, people. I cannot lie. I feel like we got away with that one. Listen, guys, man. That was a sense of relief. I am relieved because Southampton once again took us to the wire. Southampton, the worst team in the league, 6 points. Took us to the wire. But listen, when you need a hero, when you're looking for a savior, Ahmad stepped up with a hat trick. First Premier League hat trick of his career. Incredible. I mean, throughout the game, I didn't think he was that good, but then he just popped up when we needed him. Absolutely brilliant. We're going to talk about what went wrong. We're going to talk about what went well. But Ahmad, take a bow. And listen, guys, as you can see, I've got different scenery around me right now. I just landed in Toronto, watched the game. So everything's a little bit different right now. I'm using the camera off the laptop. I ain't got my mic, but I'm still here to do some content for you guys. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn your notifications on. But let me start straight away. Let me start positively, because I know you guys are happy right now. If you're a United fan, I know you're not happy. Amad Diallo. Wow. The surge that he's made this season is incredible. The belief that he plays with is incredible. Whether he's playing right wing back, whether he's playing in the 10 rows. The guy has come of age, especially under Ruben Amorim. We all knew his talent. I'm not even going to disrespect anybody at Man United fans or any of it neutrals. We all knew Amad Diallo's talent. We all knew. People, we all knew his talent. Let's have it right. But it's about getting on the pitch and being able to show it. And one thing I always say is opportunity. Guys need opportunity. People making reasons for why he's not playing. Maybe he wasn't training well. Maybe the manager in Ten Hag favored someone else because it was his signing, because he knows that player. And in the end, Ten Hag, we know what happened to him. He should have been playing Ahmed. He should have. We saw flashes last season against Liverpool in the Cup. We saw flashes. He should have been using it. But Ruben Amorim has come in and he looks at one of his trusted men. And he is repaying the faith. Now, he's got a new contract. He's got a hat trick on his name. The sky is the limit for this boy. He just has to keep himself grounded and try and be more consistent in certain actions. But I'm so happy for him. Honestly, I'm so happy for him. Not only for him, but how he bailed us out. Because I think personally, we were poor today. We were poor. And I do think a lot of it was on Ruben Amorim. I'm going to be honest. We have to be able, if we're going to praise, we have to be able to take, we have to be able to also criticize. I think Ruben Amorim actually got it wrong today. And his substitutes, it ended up working. But I do think them substitutes were out of force. They were out of force. I do respect that he just hooked Hoyland in 52 minutes. He hooked Ugarte. No, this isn't good enough. I need to do something. So I respect that. But I do think, in terms of the starting lineup, I think we got it wrong. In terms of the approach, I think we got it wrong. The approach, we're meant to be a 3-4-3. We are playing sometimes against these smaller teams, a 5-3-2. So when we're attacking with only one man, sometimes only two people. But then that guy could be running down the right-hand side or the left-hand side, and then the striker is just running around in the box. So it's basically like that's one attacker. And that's what we were doing. You can't keep doing that against these teams. You have to take the game to them the same way we did when it got to 1-1. We took the game to them. There was urgency. The crowd are up for it. Could the crowd feed off the team? Old Trafford has been terrible because the fact that the players are not giving them anything to feed off, to latch off, to be excited about. But in that last 10 minutes, that's what it's all about. I think Ruben Amorim, we need to get 15 yards higher. We need to get 20 yards higher. We need Ahmad getting the ball near the box. We need Mazraoui getting the ball near the box. We need Licha stepping up into them zones, or Yoro stepping up into them zones in the midfield. Otherwise, it's just stale. It's stale. It's sideways. You end up going back. The centre-backs have the ball a lot. We need to do better. We must do better in them instances. And I do have to point the finger at Amorim there. I do think he took too long also to take off Yoro. Lenny Yoro, I rate the kid. I think he's going to have a good career, a very good career. I think he's going to be a Man United starting centre-back. But that was a real, yeah, this is the Premier League, mate. That was a real wake-up call for him. Sulemina, there's not enough words to say what Sulemina done to him today. He destroyed him. He destroyed him. He's going to have to learn from this. I do think he's not going to be starting anymore. Not out of punishment, but Maguire's been in decent vein of form. De Ligt, outstanding for me today. Them last-minute blocks, those are becoming his trademark. That guy can throw his life on the line of anything. Anything, he will throw himself in the way of that. Even when he went to the right centre-half, clamp on Sulemina, let him know that you're there. So I think De Ligt's got his role. Licha's going to hold down the left-hand side. I think Maguire will start. So listen, Yoro's still going to be learning. He'll come off the bench in moments. But today was a real baptism. He held that severely today. So listen, I hope he can bounce back from that, of course. But overall, again, Rasmus Højlund, I'm not going to get too onto him, but you did see the difference between Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee. Zirkzee, for me, changed the game. Dropping into them zones, 9.5. Dropping into them zones, linking up the play, starting attacks, being able to be passed to. You don't understand how important that is. It doesn't have to be a goal. The impact that you make, all of a sudden, the midfielders say, I can pass the ball forward. I can pass it forward because I know he's going to hold it up. Whereas that's not the case with Rasmus Højlund. Now, I'm not going to get onto him about movement or anything because he was starving today, 100%. But that link up, that being a problem, that worrying centre-backs, that making centre-backs think, should I go, should I stay? Doesn't do that enough. Zirkzee night and day. And that's one of the people that I would have started today. I think Zirkzee should have started. I think it was a no-brainer. I don't know why he didn't. Next week, he has to start. He has to start. I saw Højlund was upset, shaking his head. 2 Premier League goals, the link-up play, everything's awful at the moment. You haven't got much legs to stand on. I'm just going to be honest. So on the negative side of things, that's what I saw. I didn't see it enough. People are talking to me about we need 90 million for Garnacho. Listen, if we can get 60 million, you take it and you run. Reality. That's the reality. Kobbie Mainoo, not good enough today. Very, very poor. Him and Ugarte, in fact. Now, come against Arsenal, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But it wasn't good enough today. Kobbie Mainoo was rightfully hooked. He was rightfully hooked, in my opinion. I love Kobbie, but he was rightfully hooked. He needs to, again, I saw a good display against Arsenal, but he's still a bit too lackadaisical with things, still a bit too lax. Needs to get that engine going. Because if you don't get that engine going, it's a big worry. Your mind has to be faster then. At the moment, his mind is okay. His touch and stuff is good, but his mind is okay. So if your mind isn't up to it, then you need to have that engine, that athleticism about him. You look at Collier when he came on, just added that bit of legs, that bit of drive, that little bit of getting about. That's what we need. You know what I mean? We need a little bit more of that from Kobbie. Ugarte, it wasn't a good performance either. The midfield from Southampton dominated. Shout out Southampton because they really, really took the game to Man United. They really, really, really did. So I got to give them full props for that. But I'm looking at it now, and United need to build a run. They need to build a run of form. I don't actually know who the next fixture is for Man United. Let me have a look. The next fixture for Manchester United is Brighton at home. That's not going to be easy at all. That's going to be absolutely tough game. A very, very, very tough game. So Man United need to start trying to build some momentum, man. They really, really do. Are we going to sign in January? We'll see. Man City are out here signing 3-4 players. Are Man United going to be proactive or are we going to be reactive? However, I know we're trying to sell Garnacho. I know Rashford still needs to go. There's a lot of things that need to take place. But overall, I'm happy, man. I landed in Toronto. We got a win. I can chill out in my hotel. I can go downtown. I can chill. I'm happy. You know what I mean? 3 points in the bag. Hold tight the 3-point collectors. Ahmad, you absolute beauty. You absolute beauty. This is what we want to see. 7 goals, 7 assists in the Premier League. Brilliant. But it's the way he plays. It's what attracts me the most. But today, he snatched his moments. But it was a hat-trick when Man United really needed it. What do they say? And when a hero comes along with the strength. Yeah. That's Amad Diallo today, man. I don't think he even wants to be called Diallo anymore, but I'm going to call him Diallo today. Shout out him, man. And Ruben Amorim, I'm looking forward to seeing his quotes. I do think he caught life today. I do think we caught life. You know what I mean? Southampton doing their thing, dibbling in the first half. Sulemina killing it. We got a bit lucky today. I'm not going to lie. We got a bit lucky. But guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn your notifications on. It's your boy, CultureCams. Let's get to 25K if we can. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. And listen, as I said, hold tight the 3-point collectors, man. I'll try and stay active while I'm in Toronto for the game on the weekend. So, guys, you can catch me here. But that's all I can say. 3 points, we take it shamelessly. I'm out. Peace.